A new round of hotfixes has just arrived in Season of Discovery, so I wanted to take a quick look at them to let you know what is changing, so let's dive right into it and start with the STV Blood Moon event. In this post we see these changes towards the Blood Moon event. Corrected an issue where players leaving a party sometimes lost their stacks of blood for the Blood Loa. The Blood Moon will now increase the health of participants by 30%. Resurrection from chained spirits during the Blood Moon event now also grants players 100% of their mana. Blood Mooniverse Zandalari emissaries will now ward players in the far-off lands of Ratchet, Tirisful Glades, and Duskwood, and the scoreboards during the Blood Moon event should now be more responsive in activating and deactivating when the event starts and ends. Now it seems like the Blood Moon event remains a laggy disaster, but some of these changes are nice to have. Next up we have some class changes starting with the Druid. For the Druid they fixed an issue where Berserk was not discounting the energy cost of abilities learned from runes such as Savage Roar, Sunfire, and Skull Bash. Star Surge was visually corrected to not hit the caster as well as the target. The Savage Roar visual no longer has a challenging roar animation, and Eclipse now properly reduces spell pushback on Wrath and Starfire. For the Paladin they fixed an issue where Guarded by the Light's effects could be cancelled by the player. And for the Priest, they fixed a bug that caused Void Plague to benefit more from spell power than intended, and they fixed a bug that made it possible for a Priest to place 2 copies of Renew on the same target. The Shaman Power Surge gained during a Lava Burst, Lightning Bolt, or Chain Lightning cast will no longer be consumed by that cast. And finally for the Warlock they fixed an issue with Fear ranks 2 and 3 not changing into Menace while you're in Metamorphosis form. And they fixed an issue where Dance of the Wicked was giving an incorrect amount of mana back. And the last part of this post is for 3 changes for the bosses in the Gnomergan raid. For the Electrocutioner 6000 boss, players can no longer outrange or use line of sight to prevent the cast or chain effect of the static arc. For the Mechanical Menagerie, the fight now resets properly if one of the bosses was in self-repair mode when the fight resets. And for Rig Wars, Thermoplug save will now spawn under one of the bomb dispensers after you defeat Mechaneer Thermoplug. And those are all of the changes coming in today's hotfix. Of course this doesn't solve every problem in the game right now, but it does eliminate some of them, but I would still love to hear what you think about these changes and what you think still needs to be fixed. But that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and thank you for watching.